Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
What's a women's thing men should absolutely start doing? Going to the doctor before they are at death's door. I am a doctor and seriously the wives are always dragging them in there. That was my mom with my dad. He got sick, wasn't eating enough, didn't want to go to the doctor, collapsed in the kitchen, and then she had to call 911. Turned out to be sepsis and he almost died. So many washing they ass comments. You all dating some poopy dingleberry trolls. I'll be damned if I listen to a man with an unwashed ass. ETA for the uninitiated. Also, whoops, I got it wrong. Rolling on the floor laughing. I can't say it was a conscious reason I didn't respect my stepdad. But having my mom defend it and say I just buy dark underwear for him and you can't even tell, was something that made me require my own dedicated towel in the house. I'm always shocked by that one. Like, as a guy who thoroughly washes his ass, it never really occurred to me that other people wouldn't all do the same. But then you get into a Reddit comment thread and there's like a million random women and dudes talking about how the guys have literal shit caked onto their assholes from years of neglect. WTF. On the one hand, you have passed a bar you never knew was there. On the other hand, that bar is sickeningly low. WTF guys who failed it. Washing is one of the first things they teach babies. And now I'm exiting this post. Skincare and applying sunscreen. Yes. My husband applies sunscreen like it's the last bottle on earth and he's afraid he's gonna run out. He literally will dip a fingertip into the tiny amount on his hand and put 4 to 6 tiny dots on himself, rub them in and be shocked when he looks like a lobster later that evening. He also relies on his chest hair to keep his chest from burning. Spoiler, it doesn't. And then there's me who uses sunscreen like my life depends on it and still gets burned, lol. I've worked outdoor construction for the last 16 years. And I'm the only one in the company that wears sunscreen daily. And all the other guys make fun of me for it. Idiots, lol. Bro. This is why you'll always look at least 10 years younger than them. Stretches. Yoga. Pilates is dominated by women. Better mobility, range of motion, injury prevention, indirectly improves strength, prevents joint pain, feels good. My 26-year-old cousin got her mom and dad into yoga with her, and amazingly the dad is now probably more into yoga than the entire rest of the family. He's been a car mechanic his entire life and absolutely loves it. He said it has worked out some pains he's been dealing with for decades. My mom hurt her back at work and the physical therapists were worried she wouldn't get back to her baseline. She was out of work for 4 months and couldn't move for the first 2 weeks. But she started yoga and she's got less back pain than before the accident. It's also a great way to get active when you're lazy. Sometimes I don't want to exercise, so I just do some basic sitting poses and it gets me going. I'll just sit on my yoga mat and watch TV and gradually start doing more stretches. Trying to make everything a huge workout can be discouraging. Thanks for posting that. I have been stuck in a lazy rut and my body is really showing it. You mentally took me from feeling overwhelmed thinking of how far gone I am to now having a plan that will be healthy, fun and doable, especially in my home. I can easily do this every day. Make noise during sex. Not even dirty talk, a moan or any words of encouragement would be enough. God, I had a guy just silently watch as I gave him blowjobs. Like, I don't actually enjoy sucking dick. I enjoy knowing I'm responsible for making the guy feel good. You get rid of any evidence of the part one enjoy, and I'm not gonna be inclined to do it anymore. Damn. Thanks for putting this one out there. Lol. You look up and meet a sociopathic blank dead ass stare. Swell job, champ. You're gonna pull through, babe. I have faith in you. Quote. And they always say, oh, we're quiet because as boys we have to hide masturbating. Do you think girls are home having screaming orgasms when their parents are in the next room? No. We learn to communicate our enjoyment to our partner because it's nice to get feedback. I read one post about a guy who was married to an ESL Asian lady and during sex she would give constant pep talks. He compared it to the Wii Fit trainer giving advice during stretches. She'd say things like, you are almost at your goal of making me come, and he had to hold back laughing every time. I wish I could find a link. Edit. Found a link. It might be a copy pasta since I first saw it ages ago, but it's still glorious. I had a girlfriend who couldn't stop saying, thank you, to every single kiss, caress, or stroke. Every single one. The whole time. Carrot. Carrot thank carrot yoy. Thank you. Carrot thank you. Now that I'm growing my hair out a little longer. Didn't know how much I was missing out on not using hair conditioner. Edit. Since this comment took off I wanted to add. This comment is more of a statement of men not taking care of their hair the way they should. Whatever works for you, keep doing it. Just take care of your beautiful hair. I've been using the 3-in-1 stuff for years. I just thought my hair was feeling a little crusty the last month or so. But it's probably been an issue for years that I just didn't notice till my hair started thinning. Pretty bad. I bought a bottle of conditioner 4 days ago and the difference is unimaginable. Just did it on a whim. Never turning back. 3 in 1. What's the third thing? I have long hair and I told my GF and her friend about the conditioner I use and they laughed like, how are you gonna use the worst conditioner on that beautiful hair? I finally used some fancy stuff and wow, big difference. Edit. I asked my GF what was the fancy stuff I used and she said it was either Nexus or Paul Mitchell.